I don't think I've ever been more excited for anything in my whole life. I got the butterflies going, I'm nervous but excited. It's going to be a really amazing trip.
That said, this is probably the most serious part of the proceedings because going to Antarctica is a serious business. If you have a beer or a Coke in Antarctica, 4,200 kilometers due south.
Once you land and have safely exited the aircraft, following all leader advice allows you to have the best and safest experience possible while keeping Antarctica pristine.
Yes, nice.
You did a help.
Thank you. What about Mrs. Ni? Mrs. Ni.
Here, and one.
We are here with Gretchen, who is going through kit check. Gretchen, number 1 from the USA, and she has laid out her kit exactly as we expect when we have a kit check here for Antarctica, because we need to really check that they have the right footwear, the right socks, the right leg wear, the right layering system above. And Gretchen, tell me, how was the process?
A little bit stressful, but it was really good to work through and think about the layers. I put everything on last night and was like, okay, I'm sweltering, so this is a good thing.
So here we are at the airport in Cape Town, and competitors for the Ice Ultra are pretty much going through one of the most unique check-in processes that they're ever going to have, because it's not often you're checking into a flight that's going to Antarctica. So they're pretty pleased with their boarding card. It's one of the nicest boarding cards you can get, with from Cape Town to Antarctica. So that's already a very exciting part of the journey for them.
They're beautiful morning looking east, always face east is a good motto, because they're all on different passports. Once you go through customs, all the way down, commandeer a lovely big table next to the coffee shop towards the end, and then we'll have some time before we go down to the rock and roll.
We are. Let's go!
I am going to a very cold continent, mixed emotions. I'm not Google anything, so everything will be a good surprise for me.
Okay, so it's been quite a hectic morning because we had to get everybody from the hotels to the airport traffic, getting through customs, passport control, even to go to Antarctica. And now we're just about to get on the bus and get to the plane.
Thrilled to go there. Curious how cool it will be.
Nervous about the running, excited about the Antarctica.
Okay, I'm going to take you on a little walk around of this amazing plane that we traveled to Antarctica in. As you can see, from the moment you step on this plane, there's absolutely nothing normal about it. I'm having to wear headphones because I don't even know if this microphone is picking up what you can hear. It's very noisy in here. There's not a lot of insulation around. So when it's not insulated, what we can hear is engine noise and things like that. So headphones in. This is the bar area. We have access here that people can come along, they can help themselves with some drinks, they can have some coffee and tea, helping to make up their coffee and tea. We have someone here with these instruments here, and then later on hopefully we'll get a chance to go into the cockpit and have a look in there. It's quite exciting for people to be able to come onto a plane like this for the first time. This is something that people would normally see in an old war movie or something like that. So the way the plane is configured is we have the number of seats, so the number of passengers that we have, they put that many seats into the plane, and then after that they use the rest of the plane for cargo. So we have just enough seats for us, and then we have the 2 toilets, and then This plane, because we don't have that many people on the plane, they've managed to fit an entire container, which we're taking to Antarctica. And then beyond the container is even more cargo. So the seats come, they connect the seats to the ground with these. They can choose how many rows of seats we put in each time. So when we fly on this plane for the World Marathon Challenge, we take 70 people on this plane. So we need a lot more rows of seats and there's much less cargo. As I've said before, it's quite wise. When we get to Antarctica, there's no real night time. So it's going to be daylight all the time. You get quite disorientated, you get very tired. We always advise people this flight is only 5.5 hours long. And after that 5.5 hours, a lot of people are catching up on sleep. Some people are doing yoga. So they're doing, we've got some people stretching because these are athletes getting ready for an ultra that they're going to run tomorrow. So obviously important they get there, a little stretch and stuff. Oh, and then you get there. Movements, right? Yeah, that sounds very nice. And then, so we'll go and have a look at the toilets. Come this way. I found something interesting in the back here. You wouldn't be allowed to do this on British Airways. Have a look down here. So where possible, if someone can find a place to keep their feet up, elevate their feet, it's great. Can I have a look at the loo? Don't know if anyone's in here. So we are it's very clean and it's actually very spacious in here. It's much bigger than a normal aeroplane toilet. Look at this. I've got room to move around, dance, has a sink, got some toiletries, even a little bit of vegetation, which is nice. Toilet roll, plenty of toilet roll. So, although these loos have just been put in here, and they, if the flight had more people on it, they might put another loo in here. It's, this is a loo I would enjoy using anywhere. So, and then if you have a little poke around, you'll be able to see down the back of here. What's going to happen we have about an hour and a half left of this flight. With about half an hour, 40 minutes to go, as you notice, I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts, but I'm on my way to Antarctica. But it's warm in here, right? So with about half an hour, 40 minutes to go, Captain is going to turn off the central heating in the plane, and the temperature in the plane is really going to drop much closer to temperatures that we're going to experience when we get to Antarctica. And at that stage, everyone here will start to put their polar gear on and get ready to become acclimatized to stepping out, because I think the temperature at the moment is around minus 25 degrees. So it's pretty cold. So we'll all be ready for that by the time we land. Stay tuned. So I'm lucky enough now to have a little tour. We're going into the cockpit of this amazing plane. So here we go. Past all this. We've got to be very careful, keep low, because they're going to keep the head on here. We're going to get into the cockpit of this amazing plane. Up there is where the navigator sits and everything. And we're coming down through into the wires, into the low bit of the cockpit. So, very privileged to get a chance to come into this part of the plane and check out what's going on in here. And the navigator is in here. And this is absolutely beautiful. We get to see what's going on inside here. Wow. In here. So the captain has dropped the level of the temperature in the cabin. It's getting a bit colder in here now. So it's time for everybody to get their polar gear on, getting their heavy jackets, heavy trousers, and their snow boots. We have 1 hour before we land in Antarctica. So as you can see, it's time for everyone to put their big coats on. Excitement, tension is really beginning to build for these people. I'm excited, everyone's excited.
And welcome to this first ever, probably the biggest tent in Antarctica right now. The smallest one is the one that you lie in and shiver in and wish you were never born. So we've decided to do the polar opposite, literally and figuratively. And well done to our partners who've created this extraordinary thing. And this is going to be here for a while. So you are the very, very first people in it. We were in a similar unit last year, except you couldn't see a thing. And you got very used to looking at each other's faces for long periods of time because there was nothing else to see or do. Whereas what we wanted now is to always face east, my personal motto, a lovely experience. So this is going to be your home, your chill lounge, your feeding trough, your everything for the Ice Ultra. And I'm sure Oliver and the team are going to speak more about the race itself. There's some basic rules here. Number one, we spoke about respecting Antarctica, both in terms of actually not littering, not contributing to any type of pollution, and also the optics of it. We want to be seen to do the right thing.
Welcome from Runbuk, and congratulations for getting to Antarctica. It's I don't know how you felt when you step off the plane. This place just blows me away, and to land when the conditions are like this is what I want people to see. Hopefully, you never know what's going to happen over the next 6 days. We might have bad weather coming in, we might not, we shall see. But you've got to see it like this, and the good news is that it's going to be like this for race day tomorrow. So the aim is that we are on schedule at the moment for race day tomorrow. I know the temperature now is about -12, so I think -30. So -30 tonight, that'll give you a good idea about what cold conditions feel like. And then tomorrow, I think the temperature is set to be, it'll rise again when the sun comes out. It's going to be another glorious, what we call bluebird sky. And you're going to get some fantastic footage of you running in the Ice Ultra. Temperature, as Murray has said, if the wind comes up, the temperature reading means nothing, because it can make all the difference. You know, 1 minute you're standing with no wind, it's -25, and you're like, oh, this doesn't feel cold. the wind gets up just 10 miles an hour extra, and suddenly you're very, very cold. Long way away. And if you felt hot and warm and you were getting sweaty, and then suddenly you turn into the wind, that is going to really get you cold. So today, get used to the conditions. Have a think about, later on you'll be able to have a chance to get your running kit on and have a jog around and have a little shakeout. The plan for the rest of the day is, so as I said, tomorrow morning we're aiming to start for 9, always subject to change, but that will be our aim. We will be aiming for breakfast at 7. The people staying here at base camp, we'll have breakfast here at 7. Those in the oasis will have breakfast at 7, and then they will come here at 8 o'clock. Transportation will bring everyone here at 8, and then you'll just have a chance to do your last minute preparations before the race. And take that time to breathe it in, because it's not often people get a chance to come here and be on this continent. Many more people have, I believe many more people have summited Everest than get a chance to even step here. So it's something I would really encourage you to take your time and make the best of every moment here. Once the race is complete, then of course we have to wait for the meteorologist. Then we obviously have other tours planned, like going to the ice wall and things like that. Probably the one trip which is most affected by weather is the penguin trip, which of course we want to happen for all of you, but the weather may or may not change over the next few days. But we're very keen that we know the weather is going to be good tomorrow, and we are going to get the race done, and then subject to weather, we will get, it may look perfectly blue here, but there may be a wild squall going on just down the road where the penguins are, which is how long's the flight in an otter?
About 45 minutes.
A 45-minute flight by plane.
That's a good idea, if I may.
Yes, please do.
To show you
Yep.
exactly where we are. You recall that we flew due south from Cape Town. We've landed around about here. And what you saw with in the aircraft was all the floating ice, and then it became just pure white. And that's for about 80 kilometers until we get here. That is frozen seawater. It's sea ice. And only just before we landed did we actually cross the boundary between the ocean and the actual continent of Antarctica. The penguin colonies are sort of there, and there. There's 3 of them, and we try to choose the ones to visit based on a whole range of factors. South America, Australia, New Zealand, and this whole place double the size of Australia. So for those of you who come from little countries like England, probably like about there. Sorry, English are such lovely people. Anyway, South Pole's over here. And yeah, so this is where we are, Dronning Maudland. We call it the real Antarctica. Remember, you are among a tiny number of people who visit deep field Antarctica every year. Less than 1,000 people. I think there are about 7 billion people on Earth. Less than 1,000 people come here a year. And with our company, less than 200. So you are, as Ted said, it's rarefied territory. So enjoy every moment of being one of those unique humans who can call yourself an Antarctic explorer.
Penguins are, which is how long's the flight in an otter?
About 45 minutes.
A 45-minute flight by plane.
That's a good idea, if I may.
Yes, please do.
To show you
Yep.
exactly where we are. You recall that we flew due south from Cape Town. We've landed around about here. And what you saw with in the aircraft was all the floating ice, and then it became just pure white. And that's for about 80 kilometers until we get here. That is frozen seawater. It's sea ice. And only just before we landed did we actually cross the boundary between the ocean and the actual continent of Antarctica. The penguin colonies are sort of there, and there. There's 3 of them, and we try to choose the ones to visit based on a whole range of factors. South America, Australia, New Zealand, and this whole place double the size of Australia. So for those of you who come from little countries like England, probably like about there. Sorry, English are such lovely people. Anyway, South Pole's over here. And yeah, so this is where we are, Dronning Maudland. We call it the real Antarctica. Remember, you are among a tiny number of people who visit deep field Antarctica every year. Less than 1,000 people. I think there are about 7 billion people on Earth. Less than 1,000 people come here a year. And with our company, less than 200. So you are, as Ted said, it's rarefied territory. So enjoy every moment of being one of those unique humans who can call yourself an Antarctic.
So we've arrived here in Antarctica, land touchdown in just simply perfect conditions. The weather now is around minus 12 degrees. There's no breeze whatsoever. It's set to drop to minus 30 tonight. They say tonight, it's when the sun briefly drops below the horizon. It becomes a twilight for about 3 hours. Temperature is going to drop to about minus 30, then come back up slightly during the day. And we are on schedule to start the race at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you are tired, you want a break. Oh, here we go. I'm going to go get a drink. I'm going to get a drink. Yes.
Now you know where to buy.
You help me?
100, wait, 100. You help me.
And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go!
最后一圈了。
How are you feeling, Jasper?
Yeah, it's good. Maybe
Quite short holes work quite well. We'll test it later, but
Yeah, all good? Or would you prefer them to stand the other side? But
Every
because
time.
every lap you have
Every
to come
time.
over here and then around.
go ahead.
Seems like tomorrow morning she wants.
This is the leader in the ladies half marathon division. Chunyu coming in 2 hours 45 minutes. Fantastic! Yay!
Oh no! 难道我不能继续了吗？
Oh, go to it. Comes Taylor Wallen, the winner of the ladies half marathon.
That was awesome. That was just spectacular. Couldn't have asked for better weather. Better crew for support. So grateful.
Best bit of the race?
Again. The scenery. That was just. Thank you. Woo! Thank you guys so much.
Well done.
Woo! That was awesome. Oh, I'm like overcome with emotion. It's just like to be on this frozen continent is spectacular. You guys are all so amazing for your support.
And no one gets to go home without a medal.
Woo!
Congratulations.
So cool. Woo! Oh, thank you everyone. That was so cool.
Well done, you won the ladies half marathon.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well done.
Good one, thank you.
Yay!
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Come the medal. We've had a fantastic day so far here at the Ice Ultra. Conditions are, I would say, near perfect for running in Antarctica. We're about minus 15 degrees. The runners have got a layering system and are sometimes finding that they're a little bit too warm at minus 15. So luckily they've got the layering system, they can unzip and not feel too bad. We've had our first winner of the female half marathon division come through. A couple of other half marathoners have finished, and we have in the other divisions people who've gone way past that mark. Mr. Ni is attempting 100 miles today and at present is on something like 19-hour pace, maybe even less. Oh, it's
Thank you.
Oh, congratulations. Well
Thank
done.
you. I appreciate it.
Well done, buddy.
Thank
Great
you.
run. So that's marathon number 1.
Yeah. Short
What's
track,
next?
a half.
Going to do a half marathon, have a bit of a break, and then do a half marathon.
I'm going to do a break and a half marathon.
The worst part, coming up that hill into the wind, I was like barreling into the wind, running like 18 minutes per mile. It was definitely a challenge, but it was, I mean, beautiful, stunning.
Yay! Look at that!
现在越来越难嘛，
艰难，
艰难。
当然，我这每圈都回来。只能这样。It's very cold now.
Very cold?
Very cold, yeah.
In the wind?
In the wind. Yeah.
Are you feeling good?
Yeah, feeling good. It's okay.
Right, let's go. Thanks for letting me run. Seriously cool. Seriously cool. Thanks, break my teeth on it.
Gotta get stuck to your lips.
Done. I'm done. Well, I feel fantastic.
You are fantastic. You look fantastic.
Oh, thank you, Dad.
You're a very beautiful man.
Thank you, Dad. Just like
You
you.
deserve this.
Me too. Me too, Ted.
Well done, buddy. Well done. I'm impressed. That's seriously good work. Yeah, you are. Good man. Well done.
Wow.太棒了。
Yeah, long journey.
That's a long
journey.
man.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Well done.
Oh.
Well done.
Oh.
Very good.
So cold.
Well done.
Take a photo.
Yeah. Lots of photos.
I take a photo with all the flags.
So I heard that I'm the first Dutchman. Amazing. Great job. Amazing. Well done. Amazing. Well done. Don't get warm. And here he comes. Yusheng Ni, 22 hours, 40-something minutes to break the 100-mile record for Antarctica.
我已成为南极洲100公里和100英里跑得最快的人，跑得最快的人，最快的人。南极洲100公里和100英里跑得最快的人。
然后你今天创造了南极洲超马168公里的记录，
谢天哥，
太不容易了。
哎，不容易，不容易，不容易啊。OK。哦 ，Thank you，Thank 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 you。
啊，是的，你的给噎起来了。对，那阵儿感觉。
What an amazing day we've just had here at the Antarctic Ice Ultra. Yusheng Ni has just broken the 100-mile record set last year by Paul Johnson and Rob Sembiante. I think we haven't got the exact time yet. We'll have to check the chip time, but it's sometime around 22 hours, 45 minutes, something around that. Shaving nearly half an hour off the record, around half an hour off the record. It's been an amazing day, 24 hours of every different weather you can imagine here. Temperatures ranging from minus 20 degrees down to minus 35 degrees. Poor visibility, amazing visibility. What a landscape, what a place to have an ultra. Incredible.